if you've never done laminate flooring, you also can do laminate flooring. If you have no woodworking skills, you should at least be able to get this far. Alright, so we got some laminate flooring for the van. It's gonna be gray because we decided not to take down the gray paneling for now. Maybe we'll cover it later, but still have the gray ceiling, so we went gray, gray, gray. And there's my dad. He's gonna help me out today. We still have the rear air, and we didn't rip out the carpeting because we're gonna cover it with a bed platform much higher, probably somewhere around here, that will cover up this remaining carpet trim. And so we're just kind of, you know, making sure things are flat here. We have some old staples from the old carpet. So we're just kind of either pulling them out with the pliers or just hammering them in a little further. I think this stuff isn't going to care too much, and we're going to have a little transition piece that's going to cover that anyway. So we're total amateurs at van flooring, so we'll let you know how it goes. Yes, I know there is stain on the old under subfloor here, but honestly, even if we replace this plywood, the same thing's probably going to happen again. So at some point, because you know, it's a van that we camp in. That's the story. So our big challenge is going to be getting underneath this guy. It lifts up now that we've taken the brackets off, but working around the little holes that have run, you know, where the plumbing is run for the rear air. It's probably going to be our trickiest part. And we are going to take out the center caps there for the tables, because we have new seating arrangement that's going in. So we pulled the center caps out. We'll have to cap those from underneath, but they never were actually weather sealed, so that's interesting from the underside. Peeling off some of this old trim piece baseboard like carpeting that they had. Behind it is the same panel that we were already planning to keep for now. It will have a gap at the bottom, but I think we can just make a little, or buy a little transition piece that'll look a lot better than having mismatching, bluish, turquoise-ish, seafoamish carpet with our new all gray look that we're going for. Just gotta replace these curtains. One day. So first we tried a skill saw, and it was very inaccurate, and we about lost our first cut due to horrible accuracy on the straight line. We saved it. So we borrowed my neighbor's table saw, and that made life way easier. So you can see the bad cut there. All right, James is putting in a little time, a little helping out, a little measurement here. Good planning. So we have this one little tricky spot because the fuel tank fill runs behind this. So we didn't bother ripping it off because we're going to recover it anyway. So I just cut out a little template guy, jam this. Fortunately for me, I have a little wiggle room because I have the carpet, so I just need to get this thing under there. So I made a template. So if you have a van and you're trying to put in floors, just grab cardboard and kind of cut around it. All right, so here's the progress so far.
What?
Got the floor in, got the little trim piece there. It wasn't hard as I thought it would be. Obviously we left a few little gaps. I mean, there's no professional job, but this is all, the rear end here is all going to be covered with the bed platform / storage. The air conditioner is just too awkward to really move, so I'm going to send the little ducts up to the front end of the storage platform. And it actually should do better than the old ducts that went big curve there up out the top here where the vents are way up there. I think that them being vented directly to the straight, not all angled and curved, but right behind the seats will actually do better. So there's the flooring. I'm a little trim guy here. We ripped out this carpet, so we just painted the step with we painted the step with just like the textured black paint. Alright, so my words of encouragement are, if you've never done laminate flooring, you also can do laminate flooring. If you have no woodworking skills, you should at least be able to get this far, because I also have no woodworking experience. So that's the story. Hope it helps.